In the previous video, we talked about the green flags men look out for in women. So of course, in this video, we have to talk about the reverse, the green flags women look out for in men. And yes, I'm in the same shirt because I'm filming both on the same day. It saves time. So the first green flag holds conversations well. Yep, like I said in the previous video, this is applicable for both men and women. And in the previous video, I went on a few minutes talk about how conversations are like tennis matches. You want a lot of back and forth to make the tennis match an exciting one. Likewise, if you want the conversation to be good, you need a lot of back and forth. So, yep, conversational skills are important, especially in today's society. Listens well. I think a lot of men have problems listening to women, not in the sense that you don't know what she's talking about. Most men know what their women are talking about, and in fact, if you ask them to repeat what the woman has just said, they can do it without fail. But that kind of listening is not what women want. The main problem that a lot of men have when they are listening to a woman is they like to provide solutions to what the woman is talking about. So when women talk about their problems, your job is not to help her solve those problems. Your job is to get her to elaborate more on their problems, let her talk more so that she can express herself better, and she can vent all her frustrations out. If you keep chiming in with a solution when she's barely done with talking about her problems, she will feel that you're cutting into her conversation, you're not letting her rant finish, and that is where she will feel that she's not being listened to, even though you can practically repeat back to her whatever she has just said. And trust me, women know how to deal with their problems. In fact, they know how to deal with their problems better than you do. So learn how to get your woman to expand more about what she's talking about, ask follow-up questions, learn how to let her expand more about what she's talking about, and yep, you will become a better listener. Makes me laugh, humorous, I'll put them together. Like what I said in the previous video, you can tell how good the date is going by the number of times the woman laughs. And I also included in that video one tip if you think that you're someone that's not so humorous, and that is a story bank. So if you haven't watched that video and you want to make yourself a funnier person, go watch it. Next green flag, actions match their words. Yeah, I think this is a bad habit of a lot of men where they overstate their achievements and overpromise for their dreams. Now, it's not that women don't support works in progress. They do. When you talk about a big dream or something big that you want to achieve, you have to take action. And most women won't judge you if you are working hard towards your dream and you're on track to achieve what you want to reach in your life. But when your dream is here and the actions you take is like here, that's where they start to think that you are not practical or that you are blowing your own trumpet, and you probably are not someone that they are looking out for. So it's good to have big dreams and goals and aspirations, but your actions must back you up. Smells good. So a tip for men, this is one of the most overlooked green flag that a woman looks out for in you. I dare to say that over half of men don't really care about fragrances, but more than half of women do. So number one, have good hygiene habits so that you at least don't smell bad. So things like showering yourself constantly, brushing your teeth constantly, that's a must and it's like basic. After that, invest in a good cologne or fragrance that you like. You turning up on a date, dressing well, and smelling good tells the woman that you want to impress her and you have put in the effort to do so. So the effort put in is a plus, and if she likes the fragrance, it's another plus. So you would have made a good impression. Next up is polite and gentle. I think a lot of this is inspired by Korean dramas. You know, the peak of male attractiveness used to be a little bit more coarse, like Hugh Jackman. Not that men like that are not attractive, they still are. But we are seeing a shift towards the more well-groomed, well-mannered, less coarse kind of ideal man. And one of the pioneers, I think personally, that started the revolution towards this kind of well-groomed, hair well done man is David Beckham. So it is interesting to find out and witness whether the old traditional, more masculine and coarse man will be phased out and have the standard of peak male appearance be like the K-pop superstars, Korean drama superstars. We shall see. The last green flag is can point out my weaknesses without making me feel inferior. Okay, so this is something that a lot of men, I would say subconsciously do, in the sense that they like to give solutions and give advice in a little bit of a condescending manner. Most of them don't mean it, but at times the manner whereby the men say this kind of things, provide solutions, it comes out. You get that with uncles, right? They like to give advice even though you didn't ask for it. So when a woman talks about her weaknesses and her vulnerabilities, learn to number one, don't provide solutions and advice. And number two, understand that she is probably in a more vulnerable state when talking about her weaknesses. So hold your judgment and understand that she has shown you the vulnerable side and learn to appreciate that. Because she probably doesn't reveal that to everyone. Okay, so those were the compound green flags that women look out for in men. What post should I do next? Let me know in the comments. And with that, thank you for coming to the end of this video. Sending you lots of love. See you in the next one.